Welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name is Sierra and you should know me. If not, you should subscribe and get to know me. Today we are going to talk about using HTV on chipboard. Something I didn't really think to do because it's paper based and I didn't think that you could use HTV on paper. When you think of iron-on, you think of clothing, blankets, towels, things like that, fabric, right? You don't think of paper or wood. That's a video too. You can watch it. It's already posted. It's been on for a while. It's one of my first ones and my favorite ones. So yeah, iron-on can go on many other things than fabric. Didn't think to use it, but I was using some chipboard for something else and I thought, why not? Give it a shot. Worst case, it doesn't stick and I use it on something else. Best case, I get something really cool out of it. So yes, Cricut, or I used Sizer EasyWeed for my vinyl and I used Graphics chipboard. For the chipboard, I can put a link in the description so that you have the exact one that I use. I love this brand. It's from Amazon and gets here pretty quick. It's white and it has the other side of just the plain, but it's super inexpensive and it works really well. So make sure to put that in there for you so that you have what I have and we can be besties. Just kidding on the besties part, but that'd be pretty cool too. Anyways, so what I used, like I said, was Sizer EasyWeed and Graphics chipboard. It's the 2mm white top chipboard, and this is what I got out of it. All the lights there we go. Can you see it? How cool is that? It's a metallic-y color, so it's kind of like shimmering into the light behind the camera. But look how cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so fun. And it stuck really, really well. I only had, because I got really excited, so I peeled it up a little too quickly. But I only had a little bit of peeling. I am not concerned with it though. Turned out really cool. The only thing is, as you can see on on all of the letters, they have an outline where the glue kind of melted outside of the letters, which you can avoid. You just have to not have your heat press so high. I had mine at 325 and I feel like that's why it did that. So my recommended heat press settings for the chipboard is 300 for 30 seconds. Process I used to create this awesome sign is Cricut Design Space created the image, cut the image using the general HTV Sizer EasyWeed settings, mirrored my image first. The HTV, it needs to be mirrored, and sent it through, cut it out, had my press preheated to 300 degrees, put the the HTV transfer onto the chipboard where I wanted it. I used a little bit of heat transfer tape to keep it in place. The mask isn't super sticky, so I wanted to make sure that it stayed in place and didn't shift around any. So I just used a tiny bit of heat resistant tape on both sides of it. And then I pressed for 30 seconds. You could do a little less, might, get rid of some of that glue as well. I don't hate it, so if you don't hate it, that's okay. So 30 seconds, press, lift, let it cool down just a little bit because it is going to be very, 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 very hot. Move your press away. It is a warm peel, so you don't want to let it cool for too long, but long enough that you don't fry your fingers off. So peel it off slowly, making sure that you aren't peeling up the decal. And I just, go super slow, take your time peeling that transfer off, but don't take too much time because then it gets cool and then it starts to peel. So, and then that's it. You have a awesome, really, really awesome sign. It's that simple. And you can do any design on these, just like you would a reverse canvas or a shirt or a hat or a koozie or any of the other million things that you can use HTV on. That's really it. It was super simple. So you need EasyWeed, HTV, or whatever iron-on vinyl that you use. I prefer EasyWeed. It's just my go-to for the most part. You need chipboard. Graphics chipboard is what I use. You can use whatever you like, or you can, go to the link and use what I use. Cricut Design Space, Cricut Cutter, and regular grip mat, and a press. That's it. Oh, I skipped the step where you're supposed to weed your image out. My bad. But yeah, you want to make sure that you weed after you cut. That way you don't have just a blob of HTV on your chipboard. That would be really weird. Anyways, so that's the process. Super easy, and you get something really cool out of it. I feel like you could do a lot of things with the chipboard and HTV. If you have not subscribed yet, you should definitely do so. I have got so much in store for you guys. I am learning so much the more that I use this machine and the more that I do research on things that you wouldn't necessarily think to use this stuff on, and so much more fun things planned for you guys to learn as well. If you know something or you have something that you want to try but you're afraid to try it and you want me to do it first, drop a comment below. Let me know and I will give it a shot for you. That way, I've got a lot of guts and, I love a challenge. I love to do this kind of stuff. So let me do it for you first. That way, if it's a fail, I'm the one that'll fail, not you. So yeah, drop a comment, let me know, and subscribe so that you can see more of these fun tutorials and I can teach you more. And you can grow more and potentially sell more. All right, and if you're not selling and you're doing it for yourself, that is awesome as well. I don't mind doing things for myself either. Self-care in a crafting world. Until next time, peeps, I'll catch you later.